Hi, welcome. My name is Kim McClure and I am with KDM Life and Beauty. And today is day 4 of beauty school. Oh my goodness, it's all about bronzers, blush, highlighters, and contour. Now, I'm going to do a disclaimer. I didn't realize that we were going to be having flooring done this week. It was supposed to have been finished last week. And so you may hear some background noise. I apologize for that. But hey, we're live and that's all that matters. So let me know whether you're watching live, whether you're watching recorded. And I know some of you guys have come, texted me and messaged me and let me know that some things are going on in your life. And for those of you who are sick, we are praying you get well quickly. And for those of you who have things going on in your life, watch it recorded, okay? So I hope you take the time to do this because today is fun. Today is fun. Now, is this something I do every day? Bronzer, highlighter, contour, and concealer? No, I'm just saying. But I do wear blush every day. So let's talk first about blush, okay? When you are applying blush, one of the rules that never changes is you want it to be about 2 fingers away from your nose, okay? So when you're going to start your blush, you're going to start it right there. You don't want it to come below your nose, okay? So not below your nose. And everyone can wear it on the apples of their cheeks, all right? So one of my favorite things to do is to apply it from the hairline in. And the reason is I can always blend it if I get too much. Have you ever taken blush and put it on and you've got this big blob and you're like, and you go to blend it and you get the white spots and you just have to start over because it just doesn't work. So when you apply it from here, you can blend it back into the hairline a whole lot easier than you can blend it on your cheek. So does that make sense? I hope so. All right. So I'm going to do 2 different ways today. I'm going to do my favorite way on this side, which are all creams, and I'm going to do my powders over here. Okay. So, and what's fun is I'm going to go out this afternoon and just see if anybody notices. Okay, I'm going to bet they don't. All right, so we're going to start with a cream blush. I love a cream blush. Love a cream blush. I like to start my cream blush again in a downward motion, and I just kind of do like a streak. Okay, then I take my finger and I blend it. Now, did you notice how that I did not have it below my nose? And if I do, then I take a sponge and blend it. Okay. So I will take my sponge, my damp makeup sponge, and just simply blend out the edges. Okay. Now, when I'm wearing a blush that's a powder, I'm going to use a brush similar to this. This is a blush brush. This is also a contour brush. Can you see the contour right there? That's to be able to put your finger in it and hold it so that you can squeeze the brush and make it narrow to be able to do contour. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. Excuse me. Okay, so today I'm going to use like a peachy color, just a peachy color. Now, again, whether this is right or wrong is, I don't know, but I have always just tapped my blush on the back of my hand. When you are applying your powder, you're going to just tap like that rather than rubbing. And that way you won't get that sink in the middle. Y'all ever have blushes and like the middle's gone, but you got it on the sides? You shouldn't. If you'll tap it, then it will go even across and go away all at once. All right, so then you're going to take and you're going to tap it on the back of your hand. Can y'all see how much went on the back of my hand? Woo! That would have gone on my cheek if I hadn't done that. I'm going to take it and I'm going to come in 2 fingers away from my nose, coming from my hairline down, blending back in circular motions, okay? So there's no beginning or ending. The thing about makeup is you don't want to have a beginning or an ending of anything, all right? Now, there are 2 ways that you're going to do highlighter. First of all, let's talk about bronzer. Bronzer is meant to give you a splash of color, like you've been to the tropics and no one quite knows it, all right? So I love using a bronzer all over my face. This is my bronzer of choice. And I just simply take a large fluffy brush. I pat it on there. Guess where it goes? back of my hand. That's right. Then you're going to take and you're going to do it around the hairline. So right around the hairline, okay, right along the cheekbones. And I like to go on both sides of my nose. So you're going to go where the sun is going to hit you. You can even do it on the tops of the cheekbones. So think about when the sun is coming down, and that's where your bronzer is going to go. So it's going to go right here, right around the hairline, and just give you a little bit. I love putting it on my throat and my chest. And that, you're going to match your bronzer to your chest, okay? So it's going to be closer to your chest than your face. Can y'all see the difference there? All right. All right. Next, we're going to talk about highlighter. So I'm going to use two different kinds of highlighters. We have highlighters that are powder. Again, do not judge. This is mine. Okay. And we have highlighters that are a pencil. I love the creams just because. So highlighter is going to bring out, contour is going to take in. So let's think about that for just a minute. So if we would not want contour under our eyes, right? Because we don't want this sunken in. We want to bring this out. So we would also want the tops of the eyebrows highlighted, right here highlighted, the bridge of the nose, right here in this little cupid's bow, and then right underneath the chin. So we're going to take and just put a dot right there, a dot right there, a dot right there, a dot right there. Now, if you are more mature, you don't want it on the creases, okay? So my creases, when I smile, are right there. So I don't want it there. I want it right there, all right? Now that I've got that on, then I'm going to come back with a blending brush. And do I really want to use that one? Yes. No, I don't. Okay, we're going to come back with a blending brush, and we're going to blend it in, okay? You can also use your finger if you want, just making sure that you get it blended. Can you see the highlight? I think you can. Okay, good, 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 good. Now we're going to do some contour. Contour, again, is going to sink in. So the places you want, I have a little bit of a, not a double chin. I wouldn't call it a double chin, but anyway, you know, a little padding under here. So I want this to be lifted. I want this to be sunken in, all right? And I'm going to curve in my nose a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it down one side. I'm going to sink in my cheeks. Start from the hairline. Come right along that cheekbone. I'm going to go right along my jawline. Oops, I shouldn't have done that side. My bad. I want you to see the difference. Let's wipe that off. See, makeup's not permanent. Yay. Okay. So then we're going to take and we're going to blend this in. Can you see how I blended that in? This one's going to go under. Now this one you really need to go out in the sun and look at yourself. So be sure and pull your mirror down in the car and make sure that you've not gotten it too dark, okay? So, all right, now, can you all see the difference? I can. What? Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm going to show you how to do it with powder. With powder, you're going to take a slanted brush, such as this. Okay, can you see how slanted it is? Come on, camera. There we go. All right, I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to press it to where that I get a edge like that. You can also just use a fan, like a fan brush. So I'm going to take the lighter of the two contours, all right? Again, tapping and doing exactly the same thing as I did with the, this is not going to show up as much. I should probably maybe do the darker, I don't know. But then there's not as much blending. Now I'm blending it up and in. And this one down. Can you see the difference? Can you see how it lifted my cheeks? Okay. So another great place to put a highlighter is right in here. And again, you can do this with shadow also and just put it right in there. You can even do a little scooch towards the eye. And can you see how that brightened? Did I do the side of my nose? I don't remember. There we go. All right. So that is your highlighter and your contour. So highlighter, top of the nose, top of the lip, on the little indentation in the chin, along the cheek line. Oh, that's what I didn't do. I didn't do highlighter. Okay, so highlighter again with powder, I would do the same thing. Okay, tapping it, take it right along the top of my cheekbone. And I'm just going to kind of go right along my eyebrow. All right. So depending on whether you're using powder or cream is your choice. But again, you're going to put highlighter, bridge of the nose, tops of the eyes, right along the tops of the cheekbones, being sure to avoid the creases. Then right in the Cupid's bow on the top of the chin. And then on your highlight or your contour, you're going to contour right along the jawline if you need it. If you don't, then obviously don't. But most people do need this. Then you're going to highlight. You're going to also contour right here. Forgot to do that. Then we're going to, let's see, we contoured and we're contouring right under the cheekbone to bring that in, and then right along the sides of the nose. Your blush is going to go 2 fingers away, coming from your hairline down on the apples of the cheeks predominantly, okay? So I hope those tips have helped. I can't wait to see pictures. Gang, I would love to see pictures. And remember, let me know whether you're watching live or recorded. And let me know what you learned the most and if there's anything more you want to learn, okay? So cannot wait to see pictures. Please send pictures. Let's get the hair fluffed back up so we can see the entire. Okay, can you tell the difference between the one I did with cream? I think maybe you can. The cream is maybe a little bit more in depth, but I really like what it did for my chin. So, want to see them. Can't wait to hear from you. I'll talk to you soon.